And we begin tonight with a state bill written to protect healthcare workers that may have had some unintended consequences. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. You may remember the news story from October. 63-year-old Joyce Grayson was found dead in a basement of a halfway house in Willimantic.
Now, Joyce was a visiting nurse providing care for registered sex offender Michael Reese. Police say they found Joyce's belongings on Reese, but to this day, he has not been charged in her murder despite being the only suspect.
After her death, a bill named in her honor was fast-tracked by state lawmakers. It's been written to ensure safety for home health care workers.
But now that very bill is causing concern as workers in at-home hospice care say it would make it impossible for them to do their jobs. Fox 61's Jake Garcia joins us live from the state capitol in Hartford now with their concerns and how state lawmakers are responding. Jake?
Well, Brent and Sarah, state lawmakers actually making some changes to that bill that would require some safety precautions for at-home healthcare workers after Connecticut Hospice says some of those safety precautions would mean people going without end-of-life care at home. Senate Bill 1.
This bill is focusing on making sure that home health workers, when they are going to go and take care of somebody in their homes, they're going to be safe.
Would require medical professionals to conduct a risk and safety assessment under Connecticut law as the hospice industry grows.
And that's the fastest growing segment of people because we want people to age at home. We want people to be able to get treatment at home.
State Senator Saud Anwar says safety for these employees are paramount.
Or when a person even enters the home, they have enough information to be able to make sure that they need any other safety communications, and they also want to make sure that they're not alone if there's a high-risk situation. But in order to get that data, it takes a little bit of time and it takes a little bit of effort.
But if passed, workers say it would change at-home hospice across the state.
Asked us to do background checks on both patients and their families, including criminal records, possession of firearms, drug and substance abuse, and all kinds of things, including the statistics of crime in their neighborhood, that would have been an insurmountable barrier for people to get hospice care.
Which Pierce says would lead to discrimination in hospice care and take too much time when patients need care quickly.
Since the end of 2020, we'd had 300 people die within 3 days, 200 people within 2 days, and 100 people within 1 day of entering home hospice care, meaning that few, if any, of those patients would be able to be served.
After raising her concerns to the legislature, state lawmakers are now making some changes, and she feels her concerns were heard.
We feel that we've been listened to and we've been heard, and that they are working to craft a bill that won't put them in the position, frankly, of telling a constituent, your loved one died without hospice care because we passed Senate Bill 1.
Now, state lawmakers are racing against the clock. This is a short legislative session as it's scheduled to end in just about 3 weeks. So lawmakers moving at a fast pace to get things passed before the end of session. Reporting live at the state capitol, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.